Barak Yahweh, Brakatha, Yahusha, Barak Yahweh, Brakatha, Yahusha, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching and truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, A Living Soul versus a Quickening Spirit. Lord will, you are edified. 1 Corinthians 15 and 45. And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Okay? If you can receive this in the spirit, Yahushua was Adam via the process of reincarnation. Okay, this precept supports this. Also, Revelation chapter 1 verse 8, and this is Yahushua speaking. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending. We can also equate Revelation 1 and 8, supporting that Yahushua was Adam. Okay? Said the Lord Yahushua, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. Okay? First Corinthians 15 and 45. And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul. Meaning what? He had the Holy Spirit. Okay? Case in point. Second Ezra 3 and 5. And gave a body unto Adam without spirit, which was the workmanship of your hands, and did breathe into him the breath of life. The breath of life is referring to Adam receiving the Holy Spirit, and he was made living before you. He was spiritually civilized, although he was in the flesh. Okay? Genesis 2 and 7. And the Lord Yahweh, power, formed man, referring to Adam, of the dust of the ground, hence Adamah, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Why? Because Yahweh gave him the Holy Spirit. Okay? And therefore, he was classified as being living from a spiritual standpoint. Back into 1 Corinthians chapter 15, 45. And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul. Now, Yahushua as Adam could not make the Holy Spirit contagious. Okay? That was not, or that wasn't his lot as Adam. Let's continue to read. The last Adam, okay, Yahushua as himself, also classified as the last Adam, just another title, right, was made a quickening spirit, meaning what? Yahushua as himself, okay, made the Holy Spirit contagious. Okay? Case in point, According to the NLT, 1 Corinthians 15 and 45, the scriptures tell us the first man, Adam, became a living person. But the last Adam, that is Mashiach, which means what? Anointed, is a life-giving spirit. See, as himself, Yahushua made the Holy Spirit contagious. Okay, and this was within the will of our Father Yahweh for quickening. Okay, according to the Greek,
Strong's G 2227, Zoa Poieo. Zoa Poieo.
and according to the outline of biblical usage, definition 3, metaphor of seeds referring to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, trickling down to the rest of the elect, quicken into life, spiritual life, okay, which will be manifested on earth, right? Example given, germinating, springing up, growing, referring to a life-giving spirit. And therefore, the Holy Spirit is contagious, okay, because of Yahushua. Case in point. John chapter 20, verse 19. Then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, came Yahushua and stood in the midst and said unto them, Peace be unto you. So Yahushua said what? Shalom. Okay, verse 20. And when he had so said, he showed unto them his hands and his side. Now, this is going into how Yahweh had risen or resurrected Yahushua after the incident, referring to the crucifixion. Okay, and when he had so said, he showed unto them his hands and said, Slakia. And when he had so said, he showed unto them his hands and his side. Then were the disciples glad when they saw the Lord Yahushua. Verse 21. Then said Yahushua to them again, Shalom unto you. As my Father has sent me, even so even so send I you. Verse 22. And when he had said this, he breathed on them and said unto them, Receive you the Holy Spirit. Yahushua as himself made and can make the Holy Spirit contagious, and only the elect can receive the Holy Spirit. Okay? Spirit in the Greek also goes into pneuma, which means what? From the origin of pneuma, you can formulate the word pneumonia, okay? And according to my Google search, all right, catching pneumonia. The germs that can cause pneumonia are usually breathed in. People often have small amounts of germs in their nose and throat that can be passed on through. So from a spiritual sense, okay, when Yahushua breathes on us at the allotted time of our Father Yahweh, Okay, we catch what? That spiritual pneumonia, which is contagious, going into us receiving the Holy Spirit. Okay, coughs and sneezes. These launch tiny droplets of fluid containing germs into the air, which someone else can breathe in. Case in point, John 20 and 22. And when he had said this, he breathed on them and said unto them, receive you the Holy Spirit. Okay? That quickening spirit is contagious. Okay? Revelation chapter 5. And verse 1. And I, referring to John the Revelator, saw in the right hand of him, referring to Yahweh's right hand, that sat on the throne a book, referring to the scriptures, written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals, meaning what? There was no understanding in regards of understanding the scriptures. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, were able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And the reason why John the Revelator was weeping, because he knew that if no one could get this understanding, okay, there would be no hope for salvation. All right. Verse 5. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the lion of the tribe of Judah, okay, which is another title for Yahushua, the root of David, which is also another title for Yahushua, has prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns, which is a representation for complete power, and 7 eyes, which is a representation for complete understanding, which are the 7 spirits of the Most High sent forth into all the earth. And because of Yahushua's marvelous act, being able to defeat / conquer, okay, sin within the flesh, he has made the Holy Spirit contagious to the elect. And again, this was within the will of our Father Yahweh. Okay, so First Corinthians 15:45. A living soul was the first Adam. However, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit, a life-giving, contagious spirit. Lord, will you edify? Shalom.